A Kidder man fighting for his life right now, and he's using an unusual strategy as his lifeline.
Yeah, these signs you may have seen scattered throughout the metro area are at the center of it all. WDS reporter Jonah Gilmore searched for the reason behind the pleas for help.
Just me knowing that I got 3 more days of my life given to me is a miracle in itself.
Carl Fanaro is always on the go, not letting a kidney disease slow him down.
Every weekend we're gone someplace to a tournament.
The former University of Miami baseball player has lived an active life and still keeping his stride at 81.
As you can tell by the house, the grandkids are here half the time.
Fanaro is in urgent need of a kidney transplant and time is running out. He does dialysis 3 times a week. He says the treatments are painless, but they take a toll on his body.
My particular case, I'm sick the rest of the day.
A little over 2 years ago, these signs started popping up around town. The signs read, "My dad needs a kidney," with the phone number 444-9992. Fanaro says the signs were his son's idea, calling it a Hail Mary of a plan.
My thinking was, why in the world would anybody answer a sign to get major surgery, give one of your organs away to somebody you don't even know?
Fanaro says the signs were a moment of desperation, as his chances of getting a kidney through traditional channels were null.
By the time, which usually takes somewhere between 2 to 5 years, I'd be too old to have to get a kidney.
Dr. Silas Norman with the University of Michigan says the average wait time for a transplant is a little over 4 years. He says transplant programs set their own practice and factors that could disqualify a patient based on age and overall health.
The difference between how long we expect them to live on dialysis versus how long we expect them to live with a transplant has narrowed considerably.
Right now, there's about 90,000 people on the National Kidney Transplant waiting list. Last year, 28,000 kidney transplants were performed, and that number included both living and deceased donors. Dr. Norman says although they reached a milestone with the transplants, they were still 62,000 transplants short.
Increasingly, people are looking for people that they don't necessarily know well to donate. We see very often people telling their story and making asks.
And these ads are giving Fanaro hope.
Most of the responses came from the signs.
Since the signs have gone up, Fanaro has received several calls.
Mostly positive, either wishing me well or would like to be tested.
Fanaro tells WDSU several people have been serious about donating, and right now, one person is being tested to see if they qualify. He says he's hoping that person meets the requirements because the clock is ticking.
My biggest fear is that I'm running out of time.
According to Fanaro, his case may be closed if he doesn't find a donor by the end of this year, but he's hoping these signs bring goodwill.
Like Jim Valvano said, don't give up, don't ever give up, because it can happen.
And Fanaro tells us that he's thankful for everyone who's reached out, and he hopes his story can inspire people to get educated about organ donation. If you'd like to learn more, we have links to resources on this story on WDSU.com.